because I could see you, all of you. So that way it is good that we can discuss about ornamental fish farming, and this is a subject everyone can learn. We don't require a hi-fi knowledge or rocket science. It is not so everybody can learn. Even if he is matriculation, he can learn, and even if he is a higher graduate or anything, they can also learn. So learning this ornamental fish farming or its technology, it's very easy for everybody. Subject to you should have little bit dedication and sincerity, and also you should have some aesthetic feeling also. Then only you can do this farming or culture or aquarium keeping very nicely. So that way, ornamental fish keeping and its hobby, it's a very old practice. Even before British, also people were keeping aquarium fish because kings were bringing fishes from different places, and Britishers also brought different fishes from England and other places, and it started. But gradually, we could see that some of the cities like Calcutta, Mumbai, Chennai, metro cities, ornamental fish farming is getting more popular. It is because there are several reasons. Because first of all, these fishes are very highly priced, and these fishes can be transported to any part of the country, subject to have the facility for transportation. You should have train facility, bus, and flight. So fishes can be transported to every part of our country. So maybe the cities like Chennai, Kolkata, and all the Mumbai cities, they are very popular. One more thing is that those cities, they have lot of live food organisms, like there are several drains, several dirty drains where such live foods are plentifully available. So people know how to collect those live foods. Live food means, I will narrate it afterwards. Fishes, they generally eat pelleted food, I mean the natural food. It can be a worms, it can be a mosquito larva, it can be any tubifex worm, or any kind of insects. So fishes, they love to eat all those. So those kind of live food is available in populated city like metro cities, and maybe this is the reason why metro cities are doing good in ornamental fish farming. So I will not tell you much, because my presentation is this is a purely pictorial, and you will have a lot of pictures, colorful pictures, and I will take you to the world of ornamental aquaculture, world of ornamental fisheries. So I will show you different countries what they are doing, different people, different cities what they are doing, and the more you see the things, more you learn. And I hope this knowledge, this technology may help you disseminating this knowledge to others, and also your personal interest. So let me take, I'll just share my slide. I'm not good in computer, so you can guide me also. Is it, is it,
सर
is
अभी
it
शेयर करना है हमने शेयर
share? But it is written that present now is the same
या
button.
या प्रेजेंट नाउ इंटायर इसको प्रेजेंट
Entire screen. Yeah, yeah. So here I don't find any entire screen. I find the same screen.
Just click on same screen
Okay.
and click share.
Share.
Now open your PPT.
Yeah, it's already opened. Uh,
Go to PPT.
Go to PPT. Yeah.
Yes,
Is it visible?
सर So you can do the slides so like the presentation mode,
full screen.
full screen. Yes.
Yes. Is it okay?
Yes.
Okay. So you can see the colorful fishes. Everybody loves to see this fish and also wants to keep in their aquarium. So there are some promising technologies for sustainable development of ornamental aquaculture sector in India. Within 1 hour, I'll cover whole farming, everything, live food farming, feeding, everything. After that, you can see that video which we made for the SARC countries and for their SARC television, and you can see everything practical. So whatever you are going to do practical also, that can be seen there in the video. So hopefully that will help you. So let me go the second slide. We call it as living jewels because they are pets. Neither, no doubt, they are pets. Like dog and every domestic animals were what people they used to keep, like dog, cat, and everything. So it is a kind of domestic animal like fish. It's a pet, and people love to feed them, and they will eat your feed from your hand also if you tune them. If you start giving a music in the morning 8 o'clock, they will come to your place. I mean, to near you. So this way, it is very colorful, very lucrative, very interesting. So they are called living jewels, and mostly, as I was telling, it has a lot of aesthetic beauty. It gives a lot of mental peace, and I can say it's better than any pets because other pets, no, they create sound, they bark or they create some sound and they may disturb you. But fishes are very simple and loving, so they don't create any sound. So I must say that it is better than any pets, and it's a great hobby. People used to keep these fishes with much enthusiasm, and whatever price may be, they will buy from the market, and it's a great hobby, and it's a old age time pass. I can say, when at this juncture after COVID, everybody is panic for their job and everywhere. People have rushed to different states, different countries. Only parents are remaining in their houses. So I think it's a old age time pass. It is very wonderful time pass, maybe for us also, and it is also popular in Vastu Shastra. There is a Chinese Vastu Shastra that's called Feng Shui. Indian Vastu Shastra is also there, and Feng Shui says if you keep goldfish, seven number of goldfish of red color, and one number of black color goldfish in the north direction. Suppose you enter into your house, in front of your door, if you just keep a aquarium, so you may get prosperity. It's a belief. Scientifically I cannot prove it, but it's a belief that people they like to keep these fish for vastu, for your prosperity, for your happiness, and everything. So these are the reasons why people they keep aquarium fishes in their houses.
Dr. Saroj, Dr.
Yeah.
Saroj, previous slide, just can you go back?
Yeah.
So, what is the name of this fish? Because I cannot, it is so tempting, I cannot prevent myself from asking you, what is the name of this fish? This
The
color?
the top one is red cap gold oranda, red cap gold oranda, and the bottom is the fighter fish, famous fighter, and of course, he said it is a developed variety. Its origin is in Thailand, and it fights. Two male cannot remain together in an aquarium. So people they use two males for fighting, like cock fighting. No, they use in some places like cock bull fighting. Two males like this. Fighter fish also they used to use for fighting these fishes, and the winner is always in the top.
Okay. Well, actually, it is just like a gown, and it is looking so beautiful. So
Many,
beautiful.
madam, so many colors are there.
Colors and the shape is so beautiful. Its fins are means dorsal fin, anal fin, caudal fin, all are combined together.
Yeah,
Because if we think about the modification of fins, then it has some special meaning also. Thank you, Mahesh. Please go ahead. I'm sorry I disturbed
Sir,
you.
one request, sir. Can you, sir, please hide? There is some like Miss Google स्टोर शेयरिंग हाइट कीजिए सर
ज्यादा करने जाएगा तो
हाइट वाला
चला जाएगा
यस थैंक यू
ज्यादा करने में हम लोग प्रॉब्लम
So aquarium can be any size. Aquarium can be any design. It can be curved one. It can be marine aquarium. It can be freshwater aquarium. It can be planted aquarium. It can be a paludarium. So many designs are there nowadays. So you can see the aquarium. When we keep aquarium, we keep light on in the aquarium, inside aquarium, but outside room should be little bit darker, so that the the people can see very nicely the aquarium like a photo frame, right? So this can be any design, any type, marine, freshwater, everything is possible. You can see also a Amazon biotop aquarium, because there are a lot of ornamental fishes are available in Amazon river. So you can imitate a Amazon river in the aquarium also. So that is your imagination. I'll just tell you in the after one or two slides. So you can do anything. You can do put some bogwoods. You can see some of the woods are there also. So some plants are there, and you have to make a natural, because these plants are live, and it gives a natural environment. So whatever the fishes are compatible in the planted aquarium, so those can be kept. So it's an Amazon biotop. Then this is also a type of aquarium, different types of aquarium. You can do anything. You can collect the stones your, somewhere in the roadside also. You can put them in aquarium after washing thoroughly, and it can give a shape. It can give a design. So it has no end. The design has no end. You can see this large aquarium. Also in India, we have a Singapore type aquarium that is in Chennai. So whenever you go to Chennai, please visit Aquatic Kingdom. Aquatic Kingdom, that is VGP Aquarium. VG Panir Das, because VGP Golden Beach, VGP Island, so many things are there. So you can see that Aquatic Kingdom in Chennai, and also opportunity to go inside the aquarium with a diver. You can feed those fishes also. So you can that kind of aquarium has come in India. It was really a dream to have such a large aquarium. So, and this is this is not a glass aquarium. This is acrylic, and it is maybe more than 100 acrylic sheet. A large sheet is fixed in the aquarium. It can be a it's a huge aquarium. It can be a rockery cichlid tank. Different rocks, lava rocks, and different rocks also can be placed. And these are plants are again live. So banana cichlids, convict cichlids, they play inside the aquarium, and it can be also very beautiful. Nowadays, this aquarium, for the survival of the plants, carbon dioxide is necessary. Minerals, carbon dioxide, and sunlight. These three are very important for the plant growth. So that can be artificially given. Carbon dioxide cylinder will provide diffused carbon dioxide, and a light which is available in the market for the plant growth from ADA company or any other company. Then you have a biofilter that is called canister filter, which will filter 24 into 7. The water will be crystal clear, and the plant will grow in presence of minerals. That means you have to add minerals which is available in the market. Again, this planted aquarium, it's not cheapest. It is the costliest aquarium. So maybe a 2-foot aquarium, it costs you around 50,000 or so. But same 2-foot aquarium, to have a marine aquarium, it can be 50,000, more than that. So what I mean to say, this aquarium, if you want to have a real aquarium, if you want to have a planted aquarium or aquarium which will give you a natural look, so it will cost you more. But the same thing can be imitated with plastic plants, but that will not give you that pleasure. And also, moreover, if you keep the plastic plants, it will leach some chemicals and that may create difficulty for the fishes. So better to have a natural plant, and you can maintain it. Then we'll go to the global contest where we are. Uh, as I said, that it is one of the preferred hobby for aesthetic point of view. And FAO has estimated Food and Agriculture Organization is more than 20 billion. Now it must be more than 25 billion. And the major countries are Singapore, China, Malaysia, Thailand, Philippines. They are the, what I can say, they have lot of trading, lot of production. Everything is. But Singapore, if you consider, it's a small country, but they import fish from all over world, and again they value add it, maybe bacteria free or pathogen free. Again they send it to different countries. So Singapore is a hub, but China is a producing country, Malaysia is a producing country, Thailand also, Philippines. So these are all producing countries, but Singapore is not producing more, but it trades more. The trading part is done in Singapore. From Singapore, so many flights are there to every country, and Singapore administration, Singapore government is also favoring the shipping of ornamental fishes from their country in a lesser price compared to India. So that is why Singapore is leading, and USA is the top importer because they have a lot of money, and followed by Europe and Japan. So it's a, so, some of the fishes can be sold in 5 lakhs. One aquarium fish can be sold in 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs. One fish, maybe 12 in size. So this is a costly affair, no doubt about it. But for the general public, there are fishes. They can keep also beautiful fishes with a lesser price. Then India's share, if you see in global export, it is 0.3%, because India is a country, after independence, we thought of providing nutrition to the public, not the ornamental fishes. Recently, maybe last 2 decades or 1.5 decade, we have started ornamental fish as in the research, and in the kind of popularizing ornamental fishes in our country. But now the potential is enormous, and we have a vast, since India is a vast country, we have a lot of domestic trade. It can be more than 1,000 crores of rupees annually, and it can support maybe 8 lakhs household. And as I said, the trade is focused in major cities like Kolkata, Chennai, and Mumbai. And nowadays, Cochin is there, Bangalore is there, Delhi is there. So those trade places also, trading places also are getting popular, and people are buying fish from the in the metro cities. And moreover, metro cities people have a lot of money. They can invest. A aquarium, as I said, that 3 feet aquarium, they can spend 1 lakh rupees for making. But in a general public, I am not telling that all the aquarium are 1 lakh rupees. General public can make 20,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees, even 5,000 rupees also can be aquarium can be made. And in India, we have more than 1.5 million people that are keeping aquarium fishes. More than 100 species are traded, and 35 to 40 species are very popular. That's what I said. The popular fishes are a little bit cheaper, and 15 varieties, more than 15 varieties of aquatic plants. Now 65 varieties of aquatic plants are being cultured in India and being exported to foreign countries from India. That is in Bangalore. Mr. Adip, he is producing more than 65 varieties of aquarium plants with tissue culture facility, and sending to different countries. So this is what the development is. And the popularity is mostly ecosystem aquarium. And there are so many, we have made some SWOT analysis, but I am not going to into detail, because uh, India is a rich resource of ornamental fishes. The colorful fishes I showed you, those are exotic. You have brought from foreign country. But India is also popular country having lot of indigenous fishes which are also colorful. In Northeast, where from Mr. Lucram comes, lot of ornamental fishes are there in Loktak Lake and other places. Like in Northeast, it is a hot spot of our country, and also in Western Ghat, Nilgiri Hills, Ooty, Kodaikanal, those areas, the streams are available. They are also very beautiful fishes are there. So India is having lot of resources, lot of water, lot of domestic market business. So it is possible. This is our strength, and of course now people are showing lot of interest, and the youth, unemployed youth and also educated youth, they're adopting ornamental fisheries as a profession. Some engineers have come from Delhi also. There are people, they are in touch with me, so they have made some aquarium and you know production system. And we have opportunities, as I said, that rich biodiversity and manufacturing of accessories. These are all opportunity, because all the accessories we are buying from China. Now, after Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana, now government is giving subsidy for production of accessories. So that is a good thing has come, and weaknesses are there. Non-availability of breeding techniques of native ornamental fishes. See, we have more than 800 varieties native ornamental fishes, out of which 100 varieties are indigenous. I mean, indigenous ornamental fishes showing color, beautiful color. So that 100 varieties, the breeding technique has not yet been studied. So like SIFA, we have studied only around 16 to 17 varieties only, because bringing the fish from the nature and domesticate them in our system, it takes time. So slowly we are progressing, but there are scope. We can have breeding techniques developed by you, developed by us. And one more problem is that biopiracy of ornamental fish. Now, MPDA and government is also giving emphasis that you can also export ornamental fishes. But by exporting, our germplasm is going to other country, and these people, other country people, they have started doing breeding, and they are again the breeding technology, everything they are studying. So they will not ask you in future from India to get the fish from India. So these are some of the issues, but we are not discussed with this. Lack of proper database, for which we have taken a project recently, and there are threats. I can say the important threat is that there are several exotic alien ornamental fishes have come to India. If they can reach to our natural river system, then there will be a different there will be a different situation. Our indigenous species will be consumed by them, so our natural resource may create some issue. So that is why we don't advocate to import some of the dangerous ornamental fishes like piranha, like arowana, and many other ornamental fishes. Maybe it is highly priced in India, but it can create a natural stock depletion, and that's what is there. Our threat is that everything is in made in China, so we have to make it made in India, as our Pradhan Mantri says. And these are all some of the popular ornamental fishes. The left side you can see that. Just a minute, just hold on. क्लास नहीं हम देखिए कोई बाय.
Everything is okay?
Yeah, everything is okay. Everything is okay. So there's a call from the office. DDG is here. JK Jena.
He knows that you have talked here today. He also knows.
Yeah. So this is some of the popular ornamental fishes. In the left side, you can see a poster. I can send it by post also later on. We have made this poster for the SIFA. These are the fishes, some of the fishes which you have bred, There are indigenous and exotic ornamental fishes. So we'll send it. And let's come to the breeding. There are two types of fish. One is Liberus, which give birth young ones. You can see this side. The young ones are coming, and they are ovoviviparous. See, human being is viviparous, whale is viviparous, but they are ovoviviparous. They do not have placenta. So they have lot of eggs in the ovary, and they are individual. And they, since they have not connected with the placenta, so each female will give you some 30 to 40 young ones one after another. I mean, it give birth one after another. So this is called ovoviviparous. We call it ovoviviparous. They are guppy, they molly, platy, sotel, and there are several variants also. And there are egg layers, those who lay eggs, they are called oviparous. They can be barb, they can be rasbora, goldfish, everything is, the egg will drops down, the embryo will form, larvae will be there, juveniles, then adult. Again, this is a cycle. So this is egg layers and Liberus. And you can see the colors in Liberus. So many beautiful colors have come in the market. You can also uh, ask some of your traders by showing the pictures, and that we want such kind of fishes, so they can procure for you. It can be some fishes will be maybe very costly, some fishes may be very cheaper also. And this breeding is very easy. Those we start ornamental fish farming, they start with live bearers. It's very easy. So I'm not going into detail. I'll just show you the technique how they do it. See, we first culture male and female in both the tanks separately. We don't mix together male and female, because after knowing that the sex, male or female, we separate them, because if you put them together, they will breed in the young stage. We don't want that. We want at least after 7 8 months, this species should lay the babies. So that is why we keep male and female separately. And if when you see that females are bulged abdomen, and we bring the female, and we bring also male, one male can fertilize two females. So we put together 2 to 3 females can be fertilized by one male. So we put 1:2 ratio or 1:3 ratio, one male and 2 or 3 female, and we put it in a container, not this container, another container, a cement container, small tank, where we leave them for 45 minutes, 45 days, maybe 1 month to 1.5 months. After that, the mating, after the mating, the eggs which are present in the female body get fertilized inside the fish body, inside the abdomen of the female. Then after 15 20 days, we bring the female only and put it in this cage. Only female. We don't require male, because male fertilization part is done. Male has given milk to the female, and fertilization is done inside the abdomen. And we bring the only female. Maybe these baskets are small fruit baskets, are market available in the market. In each basket, we can put 5 to 6 numbers, and they can release the young ones. Once the young ones are released from the female body, they will come through the pores of the basket. They will be free outside, because if they remain inside, the parent, the female will eat afterwards, because all the fishes after laying the eggs or larvae, they start eating because they feel very hungry. So that is why the young ones comes out from the pore and remain free swimming outside, and female only with shrunken abdomen remain inside the basket. Later on we remove it. That's it. The young ones can be grown in the outside tank. Powder feed may be given, plankton may be given, and they, when they will reach maybe 10 mm size, they will be 4 mm, 3 to 4 mm, and after 10 mm size, you can segregate them and you can place them in different cement tanks for further growth. So this is what the gravid spot. This is a stage we feel that female is ready to lay the babies. Once they will be released, they look like this, small ones outside. So this is what a simple method breeding live bearer ornamental fish. We can discuss later, no problem. Now also we can discuss. And these are some of the tanks. These small tanks can be used for breeding of ornamental fishes like live bearers. And these large tanks also can be also for the large scale production is also possible. See some rectangular tanks. These are some rectangular tanks, and these are some square tanks where they have put here plant where fishes are sheltering. Here they will lay the babies, and babies will be floated in the surface, and those can be netted out in the next day morning. This is a very traditional method. This is also possible. Just take a tank, put a plant here, live plant, and put some female only. The female will lay the babies because they are already gravid spot you can visualized. So only females you can put in here. No males. No need of males. Only female. So young ones will be in the top. In the top you can filter it out. So it is visible. It can be visible. The young ones will hide in the plant. So if you put the net here, all the larger ones will go out. The only young ones will hide here. So you can filter it out the young ones and grow them further. These are some of the um, goldfish. The goldfish can be any color. Maybe 100 more than 100 strains are available of goldfish. The origin is China, Japan, and now so many colors are there. So many colors. I'll show you some of the colors also. These are koi carps, and this koi can be grown in tanks like this. It can be grown, it can be bred, it can be give you a pleasure. So these are some of the egg layers which is possible in northern India, especially for northern India, because you have extreme climate, severe winter. So in this winter, such fishes can survive. They will remain and they breed in winter only. December, February, they breed. So that's a possibility of breeding goldfish and koi carp in northern India. Of course, in the severe temperature, when temperature goes down very below maybe 10 degree or so, you can the fish may have some problem. But if they are acclimatized properly in your climate, if 1 year they sustained, next year there will be no problem. So when you bring fish from the tropical climate and put it in winter, never buy the fish in winter, in the hard winter. So buy fish in summer, keep them in tanks, acclimatize them slowly with the your environment. Like when the temperature goes down, it will remain in the tank. They will sustain, and once they overcome with the winter, further breeding is not a difficulty. This is what, if you consider this period, and the temperature goes up, maybe from February, March, the temperature remain parallel, then go down again December, January. So that's what this is the period where you can do the culture because of the faster growth of the fishes. Because fishes will grow when they feed better, but the winter the feeding is not. They do not accept feed because of low temperature. So during this period, maybe March onwards till the October, the growth will be nice, no problem. So it's possible. Goldfish and koi carp are living in other places nearby. It is a good sexual dimorphism. How will you identify male and female? The thumb rule is, I'll just first tell you the thumb rule. You put two fishes in your hand. One is male in the left, right in the one is male in the left and right is the female. You'll see the male fish will be rough in nature. If you feel both the fishes, female will be slippery, male will be rough, That is what the thumb rule. Lateral, you can see that here some bumps will be there in this region. That is the male. This is the male. And in case of koi, if you press the abdomen, male koi, milt will come. White color fluid will come. That is called milt. And if you press the female abdomen, eggs will come out. So you can understand the male and female sexes. You can separate them in both the tanks, different tanks, so that they grow separately. And during breeding season, bring them together and breed them in a tank. So this is what egg layers, and you should know the sexual dimorphism. In all the ornamental fishes, I must say the males are colorful. Not only in ornamental fishes, in animal kingdom all males are beautiful. Like peacocks are beautiful, cock is beautiful, then deer is beautiful because of horn, lion is beautiful because of the, you can say, the hair in the head, केसर बोलते हैं उसको. Then such kind of males are colorful, and maybe the color is attracting the female, for attraction of female. And also so many things are there. They can hide, they can attract. And female taking the same carotenoid, same pigments, not showing any color, it is because they carry the pigments for their young ones. See the dedication for a mother, for a female fish. The young ones, the eggs, can accumulate the pigments for further use of the young ones. See the mother, how he is dedicated towards the nature, and how he is storing the pigments, how the male is creating, sowing the pigments by sowing the different colors and attracting a female. See, this is the nature. This is the way we can bring goldfish, matured goldfish, and put it with the filaments in a tank. You can put lot of plastic filaments. You can put lot of plants, and the male female changing will be there one after another. Then male will squeeze the abdomen of female. Then you may say that they have nothing to do with they do not have any hands. How they will squeeze? No, they circle. They circle in the abdomen side. Male will circle and press the abdomen. The whole body will circle like a half bend, and eggs will be released. Once the eggs will release, male will also release the milk, the male germplasm, and both of them, the egg and milk, will mix together in the sphere, and fertilization will be done. Once the fertilization is done, they will be attached to the nylon filament because of stickiness of the nature of the eggs, and the eggs will be golden yellow color. So you can see by lifting a filament that the fishes have laid the eggs, and you can see the eggs attached to the filaments. And you remove the parents in the next day morning. And mostly these goldfish and koi carp, they breed in the morning hours. Once the sunshine starts, I mean early morning 6 o'clock light comes, they start changing, and the moment the sunlight falls, by the time the breeding is done, everything is done. Only eggs will be attached in the nylon filament, and you can see the male and female. They will be in a very stressed condition. So remove them, parents, keep them separately in a different tanks. Don't mix together. Again, they will change and they will create problem for the female. Male will create the problem for the female. So again, you separate them, keep them separately, and feed them good food, give good quantity of oxygen by aerators, and good water quality. So they will, if possible, you can put little bit betadine solution in the cotton in the area where the eggs removed, like the places male and female where the eggs and milk comes. So there you can put some little bit. Maybe there's some injury will be there, so you can put there and put it in the tank, and they'll be all right within 1 or 2 days. Start giving live food, so they'll be okay. And the young ones, the egg will hatch after 72 hours, and they will remain in the tank and feed them very fine plankton or powder feed, and they will grow. So this is what the goldfish and koi carp we breed like this, and mostly we prefer more than 1 year old goldfish. So they will give you good eggs. So better 1 year old goldfish you can select the brood. And Ajay, everything I have told, the male and female can be reared separately 2 months before breeding. Feeding of live food is a prerequisite. So before breeding, you should feed them some worms, tubifex worms. If at all not available, dried worms are also available in the market. Of course, that is costly, but still, if you are a hobbyist or if you are enthusiast to breed a fish, very badly you want to breed a fish, so go for that. So you can see how the fishes are being bred, how the fishes are laying the eggs, and how the larvae is coming up for further brood. And this is what the goldfish. You can take a tank of 3 into 2 into 1 feet minimum. I can say small tank, 3 feet tank. You can rear them. You can breed them. You can go for larval rearing. Everything. So you can have a ratio of 2:1, 2 males, 1 female. But in live bearers, it was just vice versa. It was 1 male, 2 female. But here is 2 male, 1 female. Why you may ask me why you are keeping 2 male? It can be one also. Yes, it can be one also. If the weight of male and female is similar, so 1:1 is fine. If the female weight is little bit bigger, so with that weight, 2 males can be accommodated. So 2:1. It can be 3:1, depending upon the brood stock. And plastic filaments can be given and goldfishes can be bred. Koi, again, they are very beautiful. It can be any color. So this can be bred in the similar version. Same. Goldfish, like you bring male and female. Here in koi carp, if the condition is very good, natural breeding will be possible. Just put male and female, they'll start laying the eggs. If the condition is not good, you can inject a hormone also. There is synthetic hormones available, Ovatide, Ova FH. These are all available in the market. Bring them and inject them in, in a place I can show you. This is intraperitoneal. This is intraperitoneal. This place. You can inject in the hormone 0.3 milliliter, 3 milliliter for the male, 0.5 milliliter for the female. So you can inject here in the intraperitoneal. This is the place. Then you'll find when you lift the petrol fin, you'll find a soft place. So you just prick there in insulin syringe, not with the large syringe. So the heart will can rupture. So better to avoid. So better to use a small insulin syringe. And in female also you can inject here, and you will find. You see, I can show you here male and female. See, this is a female. This is a female. This is a female. And this can be a male. This can be a male. This is a female. This is a female. This is a, so you can see the slender body is the male, and the bulged body is the abdomen is the female. So you inject here, is intraperitoneal, or inject here, narrow, here intramuscular. Here also it is possible. So better to use here, and you can get the result. So you just inject very minute quantity of synthetic hormone, and the fish will respond. So you may ask me when we can inject. So you see, when you put male and female together, mostly in the afternoon hours, like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, evening hours, it will be cooler, comfortable. So bring them the fish, close their eyes in a cloth. Otherwise, if you open their eyes, they will just, they shake and it will disturb you. Just close their eyes, hold it very gentle, and maybe initial stage you may require another assistance. So he can hold the tail portion very softly. You see that the body time should not go away. If the body slime goes again, the fish will susceptible to disease. So slime is the, a covering is also one of the important aspect for the ornamental fishes to avoid any superficial or parasitic diseases. So you
Okay.
take them, put it in the tank, and they will lay in the morning hours. Again, same filaments, attached filaments, and you can remove them in good stock, male and female. Grow the young ones there. After 72 hours, maybe 80 hours, they will have. Then after 2 days, you remove the whole filaments. Only young ones will remain. And remember, the larvae after hatching, after 3 days only, their mouth opens. So up to 3 days, you don't feed anything. After 3 days, you start feeding the small plankton or powder feed. So they'll start taking. And these are the larvae of koi. So they can be yellow color initially. Maybe up to 1 month they will not show any color. But after a month, they will start showing their color. So accordingly, when you breed any good quality koi, because we do not know their ancestors, sometimes we don't get good result. Sometimes if you assured that these varieties are imported from Japan or imported from good country, and the F1 generation you are breeding, then you may ensure 50 to 70% good ones, but 20 to 30% will give you the bad color. So you have to call it out. You have to remove it out. Those good quality goldfishes, again, 10% will be the premium colors. They'll be highly priced. One fingerling in Chennai of good quality koi, it costs about 7,500 rupees. A fingerling, a small fingerling. See, that quality is very good result. It will give you very good result. So gradually, when you see the quality, first quality, second quality, third quality, then when you come to third quality, the riches it's the common price, like 30 rupees, 50 rupees, 100 rupees a piece. But premium one will give you lot of dividend. So that will also give you little less number. So anyway, subject to if you have a good quality koi, good variety koi, you may expect good quality yields.
Dr. Saroj, may I ask you one question?
Yeah, please.
Because you are telling prime quality, good quality, and medium type quality. So how will come to know about that? Is there any colorimetric estimation method or only eye estimation?
Only I
Which
estimate. Only I estimate. Yes. See, a good quality means the fish should be healthy, swimming very perfectly, no fin cutting, no lesions in the body, growth is fantastic, color is fantastic. That's what the good quality you can say.
based on the morphological that kind of estimation you have to
Yeah,
give them.
yeah, yes, yes. So that is because people they don't go for scientifically that how much pigment is available in that body, because you may not get the same pigment in another fish. It varies because the patches, the color patches differs. We can see these patches. Like here, red patch is there. Here, red patch is there. Mostly the patches in the surface, dorsal surface, gives you more money. This is a good color koi. This is a highly priced koi compared to this or this.
Even
This
this
is
is dark and red color, the price will be
no.
higher in that one.
It should look beautiful. So
Yes,
this
sir,
is
exactly.
among
Okay.
this. Among this is one of the beautiful fish. The ugliest fish, in if you ask me, I can say this.
But I also like that piece.
Yes. So this koi will give you good money, because you just see common carp is also variant of koi. But when some people they do cross with common carp, the kois, so their this snout part will be blunt. But in koi, they will find a conical snout part. So this is the original koi. This is the original koi. The pointed snout is the original koi. But blunt, little bit mixing is here. I mean to say that sexes are different, colors are also different. See, bulged abdomen with a female having lot of eggs, maybe 2000 to 3000 eggs are there inside, and male vigor is there because throughout the body coloration is fantastic. And here, if you see the difference, the top one is male, top below is female. See the bulged abdomen here. The fin color, dorsal fin color is very bright here. It is little bit lesser. So this is what you can differentiate male and female. But in angel and goldfish, it's very difficult to identify male and female. Only experts and experienced person they can identify. But I can say a thumb rule again. If you start feeding them, the female and male both the abdomen will be bulged. But if you minutely observe, males are little bit tapered here. Females will be a little bit plumber, a little bit rounded. And here the serration, this is angelfish. The serration starts from the little anterior side, I mean this side, and females are little back side. So this serration, this dorsal fin serration will be little backside. This is towards anterior side. This is a slight difference, and you can identify, discuss also like this. And these are the fishes. They show a lot of parental care. You know, male and female, they care their young ones or eggs. So this such kind of parental care is seen in discus and angel. But in goldfish and koi care, you will not find any parental care. Just they release the eggs and they'll start, they forget everything and they do other business. If they start also, they start eating their eggs also. But these fishes, they care of their. I was telling now how they breed. Most of the fishes they breed like this. Squeeze the abdomen of the female, the eggs will release. Once the eggs will release, parallelly, milk will also deliver. So possible in the environment, and the eggs will attach in the surface because it's a bubble nest builder. You see how the coloration is there. Most of the barbs, the smaller fishes you saw, like here, you saw these fishes. This is tiger barb. This is one. This one is tiger barb. This is rosy barb. So the India is land of barbs. So many barbs are available. So how can you breed those barbs? You can breed like this. Very simple method. Put male and female separately after maturation for a period of 1 month or 2 months, whatever you feel. Bring them male and female together. Select 1:1, one male, one female. Put it in happa-like structure where the bottom mass is little bit bigger, so the eggs will drop down. I think you understood. Simple method is put a net over the tank. The net bottom should not touch to the bottom of the tank. Here you put the fishes, male and female. They will start laying eggs. Eggs will drop down in the bottom. Simple. So simple method. So we have just modified this version, this version into this, made a happa. All the sides are mosquito net. There is opening. Here there is opening where you can put the male and female. And bottom is mesh is little bit bigger, maybe 5 mm. Eggs will drop down. Aeration is required. That's it. No need of an injection. Once the fishes are grown separately, live food is there, good food is nutrition is there. They will mature at their own time. Bring them, put it here. They lay the eggs. Remove the parents because they have already laid the eggs. Put them separately, not together. This is again important area. Put them separately because otherwise male will again create problem for the female. So put them separately, grow them, nourish them well, feed them well, live food and other food. So they will again ready after 3 months for breeding. And angelfish, when you go for such kind of fishes like breeding, they select their own pair. Like human being, we select our own partner. Like this angel and discus, they select their own partner. You may ask me how they select their own partner. So put 20 matured fish, you don't know male and female, put it in a tank. One robust pair, one matured pair will come to a corner, and they will not allow others to remain in that corner. So that is the male and female. They are the pair. They are the husband and wife. Bring them, put it in a tank, put it in a serrated glass. I'll show you the slide. And they will start cleaning that. Male will first clean that glass and allow female to lay the eggs. Once the eggs are laid, male will guard those eggs. Now female is not required. Male will guard the eggs, remove all the duds. If any difficulty is there, male will fan over the eggs. Lot of parental care, more than human being. You can see. You'll enjoy it by seeing their parental care. And after some days, you'll see that after maybe a week time, the eggs will drop down after hatching, and they'll remain in a clumped condition. And after that, you don't require any. Once the larvae are free swimming, now parents are not required. Even though if you keep the young ones, the parents will take care. Still, if you grow them separately, also it is also possible. But in discus, the young ones will remain attached in the surface of the male and female, where surface of the male, where the young ones will survive. The young ones will get the nourishment from the body slime of discus male. You see the nature, how they have created. Discus fish provides nutrition through the body slime of the male. See the parental care. Best water quality. The Kolathur area, Kolathur in Chennai, is the once upon a time it was one of the good area for breeding ornamental fishes. But now Kolathur hardness is 1200 TDS. So now they are shifting. Kolathur people is shifting to Madurai. So Madurai, Subakasi now gaining popularity because of wet-based water quality, because soft water is there. That's what. And the total quantity of water required, availability of some same should be properly evaluated and ensured. First of all, you analyze your water quality in some lab, and how much water you will get. So that's also you should know. In summer months, if you don't get water from borewell, then also issues will be there. So ensure the quantity and quality of water from a source wherever you want. Then species, which species you can culture. If it is a tropical climate like Chennai, like southern India, like Odisha, you can go for any species, no problem. If you go to Jammu, if you go to Delhi, if you go to Haryana, if you go to Punjab, you'll have extreme climate. Summer will be very hot, very high temperature, and winter also very harsh. So there you select the species. Suppose if you want to maintain the temperature in poly house or kind of in a house where you can control the temperature throughout the year, you can breed any fish. But mostly I suggest in Delhi and those areas, northern area, you can very well breed goldfish and koi carp, and some other seasons like you can say March, after March, March to October, before October. Those 5-6 months, if you are getting good brood stock, then you can breed also some of the tropical fishes. But nobody will give you in this earth good brood stock, because they will breed and give you. So this is the problem. So you have to raise your brood stock. Don't bring brood stock from the market. And if you bring those brood stock, they will die, because through transportation, the stress will be there. Stressness will be there. So better to avoid that. Grow them, bring them middle-sized fish. I mean, just before maturation, like it may not be very small juvenile, middle-aged fish, maybe 3-4 months or 5 months fish. Grow them up to 1 year, breed them. This is the best. So these species, they will acclimatize in your condition also. they will get some time also. They will feel that you are feeding well. They will feel that your boss is maintaining good water quality. So these are what is required. Species selection and temperature, dissolved oxygen, pH, hardness, ammonia. These are all required. You should have kits are available nowadays, so you can get the kit value and maintain the water quality. So no issue.
Sir,
And yes.
While you were talking about breathing, it's like one of the species for breathing, we need to put like banana leaves floating on the surface. So which species was like that species? I have forgotten.
The banana leaf, you can put it for fighter, for the fighter fish. Also in Chennai, banana leaves are put for the guppy tanks. In the undulated part, guppy lay the babies, and the undulated part they hide. So if they're in the banana leaf, if they're cut inside, बीच में अगर cut है, तो वो थोड़ा सा undulated होगा. So in that part also, young ones they hide. So banana leaves can be used for fighter fish, for gourami, all bubble nest builders can be used.
Thank you, sir.
And for any farm, biological filter is important. Ajay said that you collect the pond water. When you collect the earthen pond water, the pond itself a biological filter. For your remembrance, I'll say pond itself a biological filter because it has a soil interface, soil and water interface. All the darts, all the debris, all the chemicals, everything will be absorbed in the soil. So water will be wonderful. So you bring the pond water, but use a biofilter, because once you use a biofilter, then you assure the water quality. That biofilter can resist some of the larvae, some of the even Argulus eggs can be filtered in the biofilter if the sands are there in the top. Below gravels, you can put charcoal, you can put a layer of seashell, you can put smaller gravels, you can put coarse sand. Everything will be in the layer by layer, so through which water will pass, so you'll get best water quality. So even though it is a pond water, you'll get soft water. So this is what I must say, that biological filter is necessary for ornamental. Sifa, we have some breeding experience. In fact, these indigenous fishes we are carrying out through our project work. I think next month or so we have a training program. If anybody is interested, you can apply through online for the Sifa training program on ornamental fish, especially for 5 days. So you can apply through our website. We are breeding 21 indigenous fish and 48 exotic varieties. Some of the indigenous varieties are very colorful. We have a network project where we are breeding those fishes. All the institutes are involved. This is the Dr. Jena's creation network project. CIMFRI, CIFA, all institutes, ICER institutes are involved. And every scientist has taken 2 or 3 species. So altogether we have, at a time, in a 1 year or 2 years time, we can have the breeding profile of 20 indigenous ornamental fish. If it is continuous for 5 years, so maybe 100 ornamental fish breeding will be standardized. So this is what the beauty of this network project, and thanks to Dr. Jena. And some of the fishes I am not going to detail. We are breeding there, and the breeding is standardized. The technology is available. And recently, ICR was asking for the technologies developed for breeding indigenous ornamental fishes. We have submitted. Some of the indigenous fishes from Western Ghat is very, very popular and very colorful. That's what it has got large domestic market as well as also export market. These are some of the endangered ornamental fish. This is called Dauconsia tamrapani. It is from Tamrapani river of Tamil Nadu. This is endemic to Tamrapani only, Tamrapani river. Only in that river.
The difference is it this zebra fish, sir? Tiger bird.
No, it looks like tiger barb, but it is better than tiger barb, and also it shows a beautiful color in the fin also, in the tail and caudal fin and pectoral fin. And this is one of the good fish in southern India, and this is being bred. This is our farm where we are breeding fishes, indigenous ornamental fishes, and this is a farm in Kolkata, small farm, having cement tanks. You can see the green water where algae are there. Fishes, they love to browse algae. Once they browse algae, the coloration will be natural. The coloration will be more denser because it contains carotenoids. It contains beta carotene. So this is what natural carotenoids are available in our nature. So once the fish consumes these algae, the accumulation of carotenoids will be possible in the in the body. This person was earning 15 to 20,000 rupees per month. Even more than that now. Earlier, he was using some mud pods, young one, for breeding of hotel. They will fight each other, and one male will only survive. So this is the best way, best management. Keeping also given support under NAIP. We have given some fiberglass tanks, and people are doing. And this is a small model, we can say. When you start ornamental fish, this can be a small model where you can invest only 70,000 rupees. Inaugurated in like in Kolathur, in Madurai, in West Bengal, near Jalpaiguri, and one in Odisha. These three schools are catering the knowledge in the nearby people and nearby region, nearby district people. So they are giving training. So we have trained them, the person, we have trained them, and we have recognized them. They are good for the ornamental field school. They are the headmasters, and they are teaching others. So because in this field, very few people are there for teaching, so they cannot go to every part of the country. So we have representatives. So we are trying to develop. We are trying to promote this ornamental fish through ornamental aquaculture field school. And Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana, they have backyard farming, small scale, medium scale, large scale. They have subsidies. Initially, they are giving 3 lakhs for small scale, 8 lakhs for medium, and 25 lakhs for large scale. The Madurai people, they got 25 lakhs each. So 60% subsidy for the female candidate. So around 10 lakhs they have invested, and rest of the money has been given by the government. So good scheme by our honorable Prime Minister, Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana, who has thought of by going to Japan and see the koi carp feeding in the pond. So he has shown interest, and 650 crores of money has been allocated. Maybe another 1 or 2 years it can continue. It may extend also, but it is up to 2025. This project, this Yojana. So better to have the get the facility, get the benefit of this Yojana. This is all Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana. It is there in the website, and Group A, Group B, Group C, and Group D people. Even construction of public aquarium, exhibitions, melas also they are funding. Capacity building training programs they are giving. Training, ASCII skill development programs they are giving. Fabrication, if a shopkeeper, if you want to have aquarium manufacturing also, they are also giving money. So this is what the mission ornamental fisheries under Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana, and I'm not going to detail. And this is fish for all, for happiness, for wealth and prosperity. So wish you all the best, and I'm thanking you for your patient hearing. I think I have taken a little bit more time, so please pardon me, and you can ask me any questions.
Dr. Saroj, first of all, I should thanks you, congratulate you, and I also should mention that we could not realize the time. So you have taken nearly 1 hour 40 minutes, but we are just hypnotized with your all the beautiful talk, and you have explained in such a manner. Now it is becoming. I think all of you are agreed with me that we have the courage to start this ornamental fish culture in our small scale. We can do that because you have described everything in a very simple manner. Nowadays everybody is talking about so complex things, these that, but you are telling that simple one tank, and you put the happas and the male size, and only you can put the male and female, then they can the eggs will be laid. So simple thing, so simple manner, and simplicity is the best thing. You have explained everything so nicely and also very interesting. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And if you have any question, real question, then we can ask one or two, because already he has to go to his son is not well here. So, and he has given us one very beautiful that video. After some break, after doing some practical, we can see that video also. I think. Thank you. We should, and once if you get any opportunity, you should visit Sipa his facility also. I visited
twice.
I know. I'm not talking about you. So any one of you, if you have question, except Lupta. Anyone? Any question?
So it's regarding the
How
indigenous.
do you introduce yourself?
Sir, I am Dr. Thogdam Regina from Gandhi College. What I wanted to know is the importance of ornamental fishes, but the indigenous one. As you talked about indigenous ornamental fishes, they are, as compared to the imported one, they are never so attractive. So it would be profitable to give emphasis on producing such indigenous ornamental fishes. There are lots in northeastern state also, as you have suggested in your talk.
Yeah, very rightly you said. See, how many people will like to have Indian pen? If I give you a American pen, if I give a Japanese pen, you'll prefer first imported one, then Indian one. First thing. Second thing, the coloration compared to the exotic ones will be little bit duller. But there are ornamental fishes, as I shown the fishes in the Doconsia tambraponi, filament barb. Then you have many indigenous ornamental fishes. They show beautiful color. People have not seen. People of that Tambrapani river is in the South India. If that fish will be available in Odisha or Delhi, it will be exotic for them. So they will prefer it. So like this, a Manipuri fish or a fish from Northeast, if it comes to Chennai, it will be preferred. But export market is there. We don't worry for the Indian market. Export market is enormous because other countries people they prefer to have small minnows of Indian origin. For example, I'll give you example. Small master cemballus species, a small peacock eel of India. If you in India the price is maybe 1 kilo price will be more, maybe 200 rupees, 300, maybe 500 rupees. But one master cemballus of 8-inch size in US market, it is more than $100 in retail market. Of course, those people they take from India, they take in a very lesser price, but they sell it in retail market to the public in a higher price. So one fish of master cemballus peacock eel is $100. Just can't imagine. So this is what the beauty of indigenous ornamental fishes. And I must say that there is a time now, more and more people should start breeding those, develop the breeding technology of indigenous ornamental fishes so that we can tell to the international market that we have, see, so many catfishes are there, beautiful catfishes. So we have brought also again few beautiful catfishes from Nagaland to our environment, Sifa environment. Maybe in due course of time we may breed it also. But
And giving these enlightening our knowledge about ornamental fish culture. Thank you.
thank you so much. Thank you so much, madam. Thank you, Likram. Thank you, everyone. So please do believe. Please take this problem next month. Definitely we'll discuss more. Thank you very much. Bye.
बहुत कुछ चार्जेस। देखिए मैं वहां पे बोलना नहीं चाह रही थी, आप बोल रहे हो ना इंडियन फिश